This week, we discuss how you can accelerate your payments and savings by timing them appropriately.
Hi everyone, Tam Cribbs here with the Black Wealth Group. Just wanted to give a quick money tip for the start of the month. Yesterday we kicked off the month of July, and I wanted to share one of the money tips that I use to pay down my mortgage and to accelerate my savings. I'm hoping that everyone comes into this month with a new mindset, a new money mindset, and we'll spend this weekend celebrating your financial freedom. And so here is one of the tips that I use to pay down my mortgage and again, accelerate my savings. It's nothing that you will need to change your behavior for. It's super easy to implement. And this is what it is. It's pretty simple. So why is July the magic month that I call it? I call it a magic month because both July, like October, is a month where if you are receiving pay every 2 weeks, you will receive three paychecks this month. Typically, most folks will receive a paycheck every 2 weeks, and that means 2 pay periods in a given month. So if you look at this month, if you are getting paid either today or tomorrow, the second or the third, you have that as your first pay period, and then you would receive pay on the 16th and the 17th. And the magic month, or the magic week rather, is really the 30th and the 31st. That's where that third pay cycle comes in. And I previously said that July was the magical month. It really isn't magic, folks. It's just mathematics, right? If we look at someone who is getting paid every other week and has a payment goal or savings goal of $1,000 per month, this is what it looks like. They're paying one time a month. Let's just say they're paying their mortgage just one time per month. As you are obligated to pay, you would be paying that $1,000 on a monthly basis. And after 12 months, you would have paid $12,000. If you are paying it twice per month, right? You take the 24 payments, and I got to 24 by looking at the number of months in a year. There are 12 months in a year. If you are paying 2 payments in a month, that gives you 24 payments. So if you're paying twice in a month, you would then look at the payment amount of $1,000 and divide it by 2, and that's going to give you $500 per paycheck that you would be saving or paying down your debt. But still, since you're doing it twice a month, you would do the 2 payments times the 500, and what do you know? Same amount of money, right? After 12 months, you're still at the 12 grand. However, if you do every other month, right? Or every other week, rather. If you do every other week, this is where it gets a little funky in July and October. This is where the magic really happens. If you have a month like July or October, and you have 3 pay cycles, and you still take that $1,000 and you can keep the cadence of paying $500 per check, the same amount that you were paying when you were doing twice per month. You would do the $500, but now instead of having just the 2 pay periods, you now have 3 pay periods. And what do you know? This is where the magic happens, folks. Instead of paying $1,000 this month, you have paid $1,500. So how much would you have actually paid in a given year? You just easily calculate that by taking the $1,000 that you paid for, say, the 10 months, excluding July and October, plus the 2 months, July and October, that you have paid the $1,500. just add those two together. A slight difference of paying every 2 weeks versus paying twice a month will give you a full extra payment of $1,000 in this scenario. Your numbers may be different, obviously, but you've made a full extra payment without changing your behavior. I encourage everyone to do this. It's super easy. You don't miss the money at all. Your paycheck pretty much just stays the same because that's what you're used to paying. So if you want to do this, it's easy. If you're saving, just make sure that you automate your savings. If you have money that is automatically being taken from one account and placed into another account, make sure that you pick a day to say, make sure that this money moves or is transferred every other week on a certain day. That's what I did to make sure that the system wasn't set up to pay or to transfer the money twice a month, right? And if you have a mortgage or student loans, whatever it may be, I had Sally Mae. Sally Mae forced me to call in. Obviously, they don't want you to pay every 2 weeks because the more you pay down, the less interest they can charge you, and so on and so forth. So I put a reminder in my phone to make a payment every single 2 weeks. I had it automated, and I made sure that it went to principal only. That is very important. Just don't make an extra payment. Make sure that it's going towards the principal and not prepaying your loan balance out. Very big difference. You want to save on the interest. Call your bank, call your lender, say, I want to make payments every single 2 weeks on, let's just say, a given day. If you get paid on Thursday, maybe have the money or the funds come out on Friday to ensure that the funds are in the account. And make sure that you are making, very important, a principal only payment, that will take your principal down, and instead of just reducing or paying it out. Now, a lot of systems will just make the payment. It is up to you to call the bank, let's just say July or in October, and say, I want this third payment of the month to go towards principal only, because sometimes they won't know unless you tell them. If you have any questions, be sure to comment below and let me know if this video was helpful. Thanks, guys. Peace.